ठीक है वरना बैठे. So like you have heard that inshallah beginning protective azkars वो recite करके to actually protect yourself and being in the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala all the time with the three keys and the three muraqabas, meaning tawadu, tawakkul and shukr. Tawadu, one is helpless to fulfill the rights of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and shukr, one does not deserve anything, it is fadl of Allah, and tawakkul, relying upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that we will be able to meditate and benefit due to the fadl of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the purpose is to gain more love, presence and freshness of the spirit and increase in iman. And then reciting the beginning azkars and begin. So we will do approximately, I'm not going to mention to you, but approximately you do not need to look, but approximately about 10 minutes, 1 minute on each latifa and all. And then about 10 minutes muraqaba. And up to wherever you can go. It doesn't mean you should go further, meaning that wherever you feel the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more, be there and try to benefit and be in the presence of Allah Jalla Majduhu. And then أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه. يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء. وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. في كل لمحة ونفس عدد ما وسعه علم الله. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه في كل لمحة ونفس عدد ما وسعه علم الله. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه في كل لمحة ونفس عدد ما وسعه علم الله. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه في كل لمحة ونفس عدد ما وسعه علم الله. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد في كل لمحة ونفس عدد ما وسعه علم الله. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد في كل لمحة ونفس عدد ما وسعه علم الله. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد في كل لمحة ونفس عدد ما وسعه علم الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. في كل لمحة ونفس عدد ما وسعه علم الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. في كل لمحة ونفس عدد ما وسعه علم الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. في كل لمحة ونفس عدد ما وسعه علم الله. اللهم يا ربي بجاه نور وجهك الكريم وبفضلك العظيم اجمع بيننا وبين في الدنيا قبل الآخرة اجمع بيننا وبينك في الدنيا قبل الآخرة اللهم يا رب بجاه سيدنا محمد بن عبد الله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم اجمع بيننا وبين سيدنا محمد بن عبد الله في الدنيا قبل الآخرة أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيتها النفس المطمئنة ارجعي إلى ربك راضية مرضية فادخلي في عبادي وادخلي جنتي. سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم. اللهم صل على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.
Like we mentioned before, if there's anything specific you need to mention, there's no need to relate the whole experience, any initiate or any specific part, any problem you might have faced or any question, then do mention. If not, just pass the mic to the next person.
Assalamu alaikum. So, yes, I followed the process of the Lataif, and when I got to the green Lataif, I felt a coolness in my chest. It felt as though it went a little bit firm and sometimes numb. I continued to do the other Lataif, the light blue. It just that feeling was the same. I could feel it around my chin, my throat. The shoulders felt a little bit heavy, but I carried on doing the Lataif process till the golden breath, and then finally transferred it. Just imagined yourself, and I just felt your presence, and I didn't travel anywhere further than this.
ठीक है माशाल्लाह. That coolness of the green latifa and the other feeling, that indicates that your relationship actually with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, and with the people, that is improving to some extent. It is becoming better now. That is what they indicate. And then you transferred and actually stayed with the teacher. That's fine. Yeah. So one should, previously it was mentioned that this is for your benefit to use this tool and this power, especially at the time of need, during the week when you need, for example, when a person is feeling lazy, when shaitanic invasion is coming, when a person is confused, or a person wants just a revival of one's iman and refreshness actually. So one can just actually pay attention and do, and inshallah be in that state, and that refreshes the person, so the person can carry on executing the frais and the ahkam and live his life. So this is not only for this meaning actually occasion, but it is for actually to use it actually. That is the actual function of it. Alhamdulillah. ठीक, Jazakallah.
So after the start of Amals, I transferred and I met the teacher, and after giving them salam, we arrived in the city of Medina, we walked to Babu Salam, and the teacher mentioned, before we enter, give salam to the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and ask for their permission. I did so, and then yourself mentioned, let's carry on. So we were in front of the golden grills, and we sat there, and yourself told me to recite Allahumma Ya Rabbi Drood. As I was doing this, I kept getting distracted. So yourself told me to pray a different Drood, and the doors were opening, and I seen intense light, and we stood up, and there was a person there, and you yourself mentioned that this is Sayyidina Ali Karramallahu Wajhul Kareem. Give them salam. I gave them salam, and after salam they asked me how I was, and I said Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How about yourself? And they mentioned that all my life I stuck with the Prophet Sallallahu to the nearest meaning and effect. I stuck with the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I fought the battles, whether they were physical, whether they were with wisdom, whether they were mental, or whether they were with character. And they said this in a state of sadness, as to say that the Ummah is not doing this right now. So we then went past the other two maqams of the green of the green chadar and the white dome, and down the spiral staircase, and yourself mentioned that Sayyidina Abu Bakr and Sayyidina Umar and Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam are here. We'll go give them salam. So we conveyed salam, and the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam mentioned, come and join us. So we sat down in the majlis. Sayyidina Umar radiallahu anhu was giving nasiha on the path to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They mentioned there are two aspects. The first is with the character, and is improving one's character, and the second is conveying the message with one's character. And then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam after this mentioned, to the nearest meaning and effect, that you must let go of what of whatever's happened in the past. It has happened in the past, and focus on the future. And then the majlis ended here, and then we conveyed salams, and whilst we were conveying our final salams, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned that, get to the other side, I'm waiting for you there. And then we conveyed salams, and we returned. And then whilst we're here, yourself mentioned to do the Muraqba dua and focus on the section of shukr, and then that was the end of the experience.
Okay. MashaAllah, so very important message and nasiha, that actually what Sayyidina Ali Karramallahu Wajhul Kareem, that's what it is. He's known as he's the door to the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. And any person who gets to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam through him, he will get less interference from nafs and shaitan and his vision, and the teaching will be much more powerful, beneficial than if one were to get direct access. People are after direct access and they don't know these harms. It's like electricity. Who wants direct access to the power grid? Actually, it is foolishness. The more better the medium is, the more better the connection is beneficial. So he alayhi salam mentioned that Sayyidina Ali Karramallahu Wajhul Kareem mentioned that the war is not only a physical war, fighting with the sword. Sometimes the war is with your character. That is a war as well. Sometimes the war is with your thoughts. So when thoughts are bothering you, anything distracts you away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is a war as well. This is a jihad. Sometimes the war is the war of emotions, emotional war. When emotion, moods, what emotion? Like moods overtake you of different feelings. Sometimes the war is about feelings and different feelings a person has. So it's very, very important to understand that different nature of the war. So that's the war a person should fight at that time and show his resilience. And also the Prophet ﷺ said the same thing, that actually one is, firstly you improve your character that is in you, but then there comes a stage when you start to deliver the message with your character. That is a higher stage. So let's say I am building tolerance in me. That is good. That is my building character. But when someone misbehaves or someone does something where this is required, when I show the tolerance there, that's really, I've not only displayed my character, I have given the message to other person, that's how you should do as well. That is much more effective than actually verbal speeches. तो ये जो फरमाया गया कि यानी जंगें कई किस्म की होती हैं, एक वो तलवारों की जंग, वो तो कभी कभी ज़रूरत पड़ती है, लेकिन अखलाक की जंग होती है, तो वहाँ अखलाक की जंग है कि आप मोहम्मदी अखलाक पर डटे रहें. इस एज दो शैतान जो है वो आपसे वो लेना चाहता है, वो अपने बुरे अखलाक देना चाहता है, लेकिन आप उसको हिफाजत करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, you have become angry. Shaitan wants to give you his trait of anger. Now you say that no, I want Rasulullah's prophetic actually trait of anger, which was only for truthful. So you hold it to your last breath and to you and the effort as much as you can. It's as though you are protecting the khulq of the Prophet ﷺ, the akhlaq of Rasulullah ﷺ. You are protecting the sifa of the Prophet ﷺ. And if you let you go with the flow, then you've given it away to nafs and shaitan, and you've lost what Rasulullah ﷺ had given you. So how much a great loss you have experienced. तो आप देखें ना कि जब बंदे की अखलाक की जंग ये होती है कि आपके पास मोहम्मदी अखलाक है, शैतान अपने दिन वो जाहिल बंदा कोई और वो आपसे लेना चाहता है, तो आपको चाहिए जिस तरह हजूर अलैहि सलाम का दामन पकड़ लेता है बंदा, मैं नहीं छोड़ूंगा, मैं आपके पीछे हूँ, तो आपका खुल्क वो पकड़ के रखे, चाहे गुस्सा आएगा ये आएगा. तो जिसने छोड़ दिया वो समझ ले उसने शैतान को वो दे दिया और शैतान का ले लिया और नबी अलैहिस्सलाम का दामन छोड़ दिया. इसलिए वो इशारा किया जा रहा है कि अखलाक की भी जंग होती है, सोच का भी जिहाद और जंग होती है. तो बंदे को जो है, एक है वन इज़ टू अपने अच्छे अखलाक हासिल करना, लेकिन आला जगह वो है कि जब आप अखलाक से पैगाम भी देते हैं. वो कैसे है कि जब आप किसी खुल्क को दूसरे के सामने दिखाते हैं, इस्तेमाल करते हैं, तो उसको भी मैसेज मिलता है कि देखो इस बंदे ने मेरी बुराई कैसे बर्दाश्त की, मुझे भी बर्दाश्त करनी चाहिए. अब उसको जो सबक मिलता है वो वैसे नहीं मिल सकता. So it's a very powerful message, and what Sayyidina Ali Karramullah is referring to, that he's expressing his sadness that we are not doing that really. We are just actually going with the flow. This mood comes, we go with this mood comes, we are going there, becomes moody thing. A person is not servant of anyone except worshipper of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, one should be, and his mood is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. However, Allah wants him to act and react. That's how he does. Not only act, but react. Act means, okay, you are good when you are alone, but react means when someone does something and you, under pressure, you don't actually go to the other extreme. You still hold your horses. You still hold. So, also, Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq, radiallahu anhu, Sayyidina Umar bin Khattab, radiallahu anhu. So it's as though referring to that if you have this khulq, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is waiting for you, can be with him. And he sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that the most closest person to me on the day of judgment will be the one who will have the best khulq, best character, meaning my character. He will have my character, he will be with me on the day of judgment and in the barzakh as well. So know that this is very precious thing which the Prophet ﷺ left for the ummah. Actually, then you can decorate it, hold it, like Sayyidina Khalid ibn Walid radiallahu ta'ala anhu. How did he protect the hair of the Prophet ﷺ? It was in his cap, and the Imama Sharif or the cap fell down, and he protected it. He strived so much, and there was a risk of losing hold the battle, but he did not want Prophet ﷺ's hair to go to the kuffar. So hair is something physical entity of the Prophet ﷺ. Khulq is the inner, the spiritual heirship, the spiritual legacy, the spiritual quality of the Prophet ﷺ. He did not let go of the hair. And how can we go let off the sabr, of the shukr? Shukr is quality of Rasulullah. How we should go let it go. Patience is the quality of the Prophet ﷺ. How easily I am letting them go with the war, in the war with shaitan and nafs. So if you think like this, these are entities, these are diamonds of Rasulullah ﷺ. He left for you, and you should hold them fast and not actually let it go here and there. So much more to think about, actually, deeply and act as well. Ji.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Having transferred, we went to Fez Sharif, and Nasiha was given by the Grand Teacher to the nearest, meaning that one should always continue with their dawah activities, especially at work, because many individuals spend a large part of their week at work, come across individuals, and one should actively promote the message at work when they are working with Muslims and not feel any reluctance to do so. And a couple of individuals from where I work were mentioned that I should approach them. We then went to Medina Sharif. We recited Durood, we gave Assalam to the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He gave Walaikum Assalam back, and he said, "You are coming here to see me soon, and more will be revealed in respect of yourself." We then went with yourselves to Makkah Sharif, and we performed the Umrah rituals, and then it was time to return back.
MashaAllah, congratulations, you have the bishara of going to visit the Prophet ﷺ or Umrah. So one is that you will be inshallah going soon, hopefully, by the fadl of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the other matter is also very important, that one should not be in the mindset, this is, I am working 8-10 hours, then I'll sleep, then I'll go to time, find 2-3 days in a week or a month for the dawah, or when the next trip come. No, you spend your 1/3 part of your life in work with Muslims or non-Muslims, 8 hours, 10 hours. That is the time also you should use for dawah, to having good conduct, interacting with them, benefiting them, tolerating their actually bad behavior, benefiting them with the goodness, and communicating with them, showing them the prophetic character. You see, one is to show them through the book. You take a book, look, they might read it, they might not understand. One is to take the character in your body, and when you actually show them with your actions, the smile, the character, the sabr, alhamdulillah. So that becomes, because 8 hours every day you are having to spend with them. So that is a good opportunity. A person should not waste and should not think, oh, I am at work now. No, you are not at work only, but you are also on a mission. As the hadith other day I mentioned one, that whoever abandons this dunya for akhira, is not a good person. Whoever abandons akhira for dunya is not a good person. But one is the best one. One tarakat dunya. What is it? وقال عليه الصلاة والسلام من ترك الدنيا ليس خيركم من ترك الدنيا للآخرة ولا الآخرة للدنيا ولكن خيركم من أخذ من هذه أو من هذه. So the best amongst you is he takes share from both, from this one and this one. So for example, you make dunya turn into akhira by having good intention and by acting like following the Prophet Islam. Your dunya becomes akhira as well, and you are fulfilling the rights of dunya. So like parents have a right, brothers have a right, dunya also has a right. Dunya ka bhi haq hai. What is the right of dunya? یہ تو کبھی ہم سوچتے ہی نہیں. بندوں کے حقوق ہیں, جانوروں کے حقوق ہے, تو دنیا کا حق کوئی نہیں. دنیا کا حق یہ ہے کہ اس کو اللہ کے قرب اور آخرت کے لیے استعمال کیا جائے. جو اس کا حق ضائع کرتا ہے وہ بھی گناہ گار ہے. That's why they are. So like everything has a right, دنیا has a right. دنیا کا حق یہ ہے اس کو آخرت کے لیے استعمال کرے. پیسہ ہے آخرت کے لیے, عورت ہے آخرت کے لیے, دولت ہے آخرت کے لیے, آنر ہے وہ آخرت کے لیے. So everything, once you get direct actually seek Allah's pleasure, then you are fulfilling even the right of this world. So that's why when you fulfill the right of dunya, the dunya also loves you because you're fulfilling. دیکھیں نا, بھائی کا حق پورا کریں گے, ماں کی خدمت کریں گے تو ماں آپ سے محبت کرے گی نا, ماں محبت کرے گی آپ سے. اسی طرح جب آپ دنیا کا حق ادا کریں گے, دنیا کا حق یہ ہے کہ دنیا کے ذریعے آخرت اور آخرت کی طرف توجہ کریں. تو جب آپ آخرت کی طرف متوجہ ہوتے ہیں دنیا میں رہ کے, تو دنیا سوچتی ہے یہ تو میرا بھی حق ادا کر رہا ہے, پھر دنیا بھی آپ سے محبت کرتی ہے, دنیا آپ کی خادمہ بن جاتی ہے. بلکہ اللہ کی طرف سے حکم ہے کہ من کانت الدنیا ہمہ فرق اللہ علیہ امرا وجمع فقرہ عینیہ, اور پھر من کانت الآخرۃ نیتہ جمع اللہ لہ امرا. اور اللہ پاک فرماتا ہے کہ جب بندہ یعنی آخرت کی نیت کرتا ہے دنیا میں رہ کے, تو دنیا اس کی کے لیے آتی ہے, دنیا اس کی خدمت کرتی ہے. من خدمنی اللہ پاک فرماتا ہے کہ جس نے میری یعنی دنیا میں رہ کے میری عبادت یعنی خدمت کی, وہ دنیا اس کی خدمت کرو. او دنیا becomes slave, یعنی دنیا also loves. دیکھیں نا, people are loving دنیا, دنیا does not love them. لوگ دنیا سے محبت کرتے ہیں لیکن دنیا ان سے محبت نہیں کرتی, دنیا بھاگتی ہے. اولیاء اللہ سے دنیا بھی محبت کرتی ہے, وہ دنیا سے نہیں کرتے, وہ اللہ سے اور اس کے رسول آخرت سے. لیکن دنیا کہتی یہی میرا حق, میں تو اسی لیے پیدا ہوئی تھی کہ مجھے آخرت کے لیے استعمال کیا جائے, تو یہ بندہ مجھے اس کے لیے, تو میں اس سے محبت. دوسرے جو کہتے ہیں ہم دنیا میں گم ہونا چاہتے ہیں, تو وہ ان کے لیے دنیا بھی محبت نہیں کرتی, تو وہ کہتے دنیا کہتی تم غلط استعمال کر رہے ہو مجھے. یہ چیز ہے. کتنے بجے ہے آج مغرب کی نماز؟ 45. ہاں ٹھیک, اور دو سن لیں. تو یہ دیکھیں یہ بہت قیمتی نصیحتیں ہیں, بہت زیادہ, meaning they are reflective for all life, but some many are sufficient. حضرت علی کرم اللہ وجہ الکریم جو فرمائے وہ کوئی معمولی بات ہے, نبی علیہ السلام نصیحت کرنے کو معمولی, یا سیدنا عبدالعزیز دباغ, تو یہ چیز ہے. اب اس سے زیادہ بندے کو تو نہیں مل سکتی دنیا میں. تو یہی ہے کہ بندے نے دیکھ لیا, سن لیا, چکھ لیا. اب تو لائک فار ایگزامپل if someone saw you this mobile phone, کہ یہ موبائل فون ہے بہت اچھا ہے وغیرہ وغیرہ, you are very you've seen it, you've heard about it and you're motivated, but does that mean you have it now? کیا اس کا مطلب آپ کو مل گیا؟ نہیں, وہ لینے کے لیے تو پھر جانا پڑے گا. تو اس طرح یہ مراقبہ, مکاشفہ, مشاہدہ, ये शौक़ पैदा करता है, ये दिखाता है, आप देख लेते हैं, आखिर शौक़ हो गया, मोहब्बत हो गई, मिल तो नहीं जाती आखिर। वो तो आपने तरीका तज़किया का तरीका इख्तियार करना है, तो वो मिल नहीं है। से कई लोग समझते हैं, कई इतना बेवकूफ़ बंदा मैंने दुनिया में देखा जो जी मुझे शौक़ हो गया फ़लाँ से शादी की, तो शादी हो गई। वैसे मैंने फ़लाँ लड़की को देख लिया है, मेरा दिल भी है, तो मेरी शादी हो गई। कोई इस तरह समझता है ऐसा? तो दीन के बारे में ऐसा क्यों समझे? जी मुझे मुकाशफा हो गया, अब वो समझा मैं बुज़ुर्ग बन गया। वो तो हासिल करना है, जाके वो कोई कुर्बानी करनी है, वो हासिल करना है, तो कुछ हासिल होना है। तो वो तो यार भाई एक खड्डे से निकला दूसरे में, पहले था भाई दुनिया में गुम है, अब दूसरा मुशाहिदा, अब उसमें वो गुम हो गया, तो फिर भी वो हासिल नहीं कर रहा। तो इसलिए समझना चाहिए इन चीज़ों को कि भाई ये इसका मकसद मुकाशफे का, कहते फ़लाँ बड़ा साहिब कश्फ है, लेकिन यार बंदा बहुत बुरी ऐसी गुनाह ऐसा गलत काम करता, तो वो करेगा जब तक वो इस्लाह नहीं होगी, तो वो करेगा। तो इस तरह की चीज़ है जी।
So after transferring, and I went to First Sharif. Then I was struggling with, I couldn't focus it properly. And then after, I was sitting outside the Mazar and said salam. And then we went to Baghdad Sharif. Again, I couldn't focus it properly. It kept going in and out. Then again we said salam. And from there, we went to Medina Sharif. As we went to Medina Sharif, standing outside the Gumba Sharif, saying salam. I felt like the focusing coming a bit more, getting stronger and stronger. Then I feel like the door for the Baba Salam was opened. As we went in, we were saying salam, and the focusing getting more stronger and stronger. And see the doors, where we stand and say salam, the doors open, and yourself and Sayyidina Abdullah, the Barakatullahi went in, and I followed yourself going inside. I went. And then when we went inside and saying salam and Durood Sharif, again the other doors opened. And then they going down the stairs after yourself following. When we went down, my feeling was focus was so strong that I could certainly see the light, but I couldn't see anything else. And then we just stayed there saying salamat, and then we finished.
MashaAllah. Jazakallah. It's a blessing. As you've seen, the person, if they focus more, focus is like practicing, like you practice in the gym for muscle. Similarly, spiritual muscles are with focusing. When they actually, a person can get more and more closer, more and more vivid. As I said, that use this all during the week, these things, especially refresh them at some time and use them, because then a person stays in moderation. Otherwise, it's easy to drift away from the side of dunya, laziness, many things. Because remember, all the time you are seeing dunya. अब सोचे ना, ये तो मुशाहिदा आपको चलो एक हो गया, वो भी रूहानी तौर पर या तसव्वुर में 10-15 मिनट 20 मिनट एक हफ्ता, लेकिन बाहर जाए हर वक्त तो दुनिया देख रहे हैं, तो उसको बैलेंस करने के लिए ये भी साथ लाना चाहिए, so that there is a balance. Because a person will be swayed whatever he sees, whatever she sees, whatever she hears. दुनिया तो हम देख रहे हैं रात दिन बाहर में हर वक्त, तो वो फिर इजी है, आसान है कि उस तरफ जाना। तो ये जब करते हैं तो फिर वो बैलेंस हो जाता है। हाँ, और कोई कर ले फिर नमाज का हो गया।
Yeah, Sab, after transferring, went with yourself to Sayyidina Abdul Aziz the Bag's Mazar, and yourself entered first, then I followed yourself, then gave salam to Sayyidina Abdul Aziz the Bag, then a blessed Nurani Shakhsiyat came. I couldn't picture him, and asked him for forgiveness. But first they thanked yourself. They said, thank you for bringing my child here, and asked forgiveness of them for my shortcomings. And to the nearest minute they said, asked for du'as and their help. They said, we've given you our beloved Ahmad, just follow them blindly. Then after that, and Medina Sharif, and just give salam to the Prophet ﷺ. Then we came back.
MashaAllah. Allah Mubarak करे। तो इंशाल्लाह जो रह गए हैं साथी कुछ वो मगरिब की नमाज के बाद मसनून अज़कार के बाद उनके भी थोड़ा सुन लेंगे इंशाल्लाह। जज़ाकल्लाह। सुब्हानक अल्लाहुम्मा व बिहम्दिका नशहदु अन ला इलाहा इल्ला